Let's move to the second topic today. And the second topic today comes to us from Francis Montgomery, who writes, "Greetings, John. What the hell is going on with Sherlock Holmes? We've been waiting forever for a third installment that they kept telling us was coming. Then it finally gets a release date for 2020, and today they kick us in the tenders by telling us they're pushing it off another year to 2021. It's going to open 10 years after part 2. Why is it so hard for them to get Sherlock Holmes going? Robert, yesterday they did announce that Sherlock Holmes 3 is now pushed to the Christmas season of 2021. It's going to be opening, I believe, 1 week after Avatar 3. I think it's Avatar 3 that's going to be opening after now, at any rate. Why has it been so hard? Number one, should they even be doing this movie? Number two, if they are doing it, why is it taking them so long to get this done, and why is it so hard for them to do it?
Well, I think Guy Ritchie and both Guy Ritchie and Robert Downey Jr. have been working. I mean, Guy Ritchie directed Aladdin. I'm sure he's still trying to feverishly finish it for its release date. Or maybe the Warner Brothers knows something about Aladdin that we don't know. I mean, Guy Ritchie's last film was that version of
the King Arthur.
The King Arthur story.
Which I'm one of the only people on the planet that liked that movie, but everybody else hated it. And it could be one of the biggest flops of all time in the sense that it lost them hundreds of millions of dollars. So that was... And by the way, Guy Ritchie right now is not signed on to direct the third one. As of right now, there is no director even signed on to direct the third one.
I think that could be part of it. And another problem with Sherlock Holmes, actually, I like the two Sherlock Holmes movies.
Me too.
But Joel Silver, who produced those films, had a very acrimonious split with Warner Brothers. He had a deal with Warner Brothers. He was on the Warner lot for the better part of a quarter century. And he's no longer there. So the movie is... it's a Warner Brothers property. I don't know what Joel Silver's deal is in terms of his actual, not like what's his deal, dude, but I mean what his deal is with the studio, and that could be some of the holdup of what's going on with that movie.
Yeah, and I'm like you. I actually quite enjoyed. Well, first of all, I really liked the first one.
Yeah,
the second one was a step down, but still enjoyable. Like they brought in Moriarty and all that kind of stuff, played by Harris's son. What's his name? I think it's Richard Harris's son. I'm forgetting his...
He's
great. Why am I forgetting his name? Anyway, he made to play Moriarty.
Jared Harris?
That's it, Jared Harris.
Jared Harris from Mad Men. Who was on Mad Men.
And from a lot of other things.
A million other things.
Fringe, he was in that too. Anyway, he was great in the role. I love Rachel McAdams. I love Jude Law. I loved Robert Downey Jr. in the role, as a matter of fact. But I got a feeling, and I can't back this up, I got a feeling the delay comes from the fact that, hey, we've got a movie scheduled to come out next Christmas, and we still don't have a director.
Right.
We still don't have a director. And I'm assuming at this point, they've had plenty of time to re-sign Guy Ritchie to do this. And I really like the job Guy Ritchie did with those. And of course, I will always be a Guy Ritchie fan because he did one of my all-time favorite films. Well, we did a couple of them, but Snatch, one of my all-time favorites, Lock, Stock. I mean, I'm just a big Guy Ritchie fan. And I would have loved to have seen him come back for that, but clearly it looks like they're not going to go that way. So this could all just be simply about the fact that they just haven't got a director yet, and they needed to buy themselves more time. And probably, it's a scheduling thing. Robert Downey Jr. is, okay, look, looking at his watch, tell me right now, are we going for this 2020 release date? If you can't tell me 100% yes, I got to go start doing these other movies. And they were like, okay, we're going to push it off to 2021. And that's probably what it is. But I'm looking forward to seeing it. I want to see it.
Me too.
I'm excited about it. And it is well overdue. It is well overdue. So, and normally I would say it's too late, like 10 years, but this is Sherlock Holmes. This is a character that has endured multiple generations, so you can go back to him at any time. So I think they'll be fine.